Good afternoon, everyone. This is BremSter, and today I'm coming to you with a puzzle called The Positive Diagonal by 99% Sneaky. Before I get onto the puzzle, there's a couple of things to call out. The first one is, of course, there's still voting going on the Best of 2023, of which 99% Sneaky does have a puzzle in the running. Maybe still, I think, I'm not sure. And of course, the winners of the initial rounds will be going into further elimination rounds until we get down to a single winner. The other thing is, a couple of people have noticed that I have turned on YouTube memberships. There is now a join button near the subscribe button. Now, this is not replacing my Patreon. This is something that YouTube is very much pushing for smaller channels, or actually all channels, to do. And I was getting almost daily reminders and notifications from YouTube to turn on. So it is a feature I have turned on. I'm not expecting anyone to do this. However, I have done something to maybe sort of promote things. I'm letting you know what I've done that may want people to maybe want to join if you wish to, but I'm not planning on doing any really exclusive content. The first thing is I often record my videos significantly in advance. When I upload those videos, those will become available to members immediately upon me uploading them, and then they will be released to the public on their schedule. So you may get to see the videos that are coming a couple of days in advance if you are a channel member. Okay, that's a minor thing, and there'll be no exclusive content there. The other thing I might do is I may release some do some recording of me doing a series of puzzles or something, and have those available for members for a period of time before I release them. One thing I did want to do, though, for channel members, and bear in mind before you go, hang on, this is exclusive content, is I did want to do something that was specifically for YouTube channel members, and I'm going to try and investigate ways I can bring these to Patreons as well, is I've released me solving a particular pack of puzzles, which is the Nala's Adventures calendar for 2023. Now, before you turn around and get all antsy about this, these puzzles are available for free. I'll put a link in the description of this video below. And they are also, if you are after video solves of these puzzles, while you may not get mine unless you're a channel member, they are available for free over on another channel that is doing some amazing work, which is Lucian's Place. Lucian's Place is doing gas solves and as well has done other solves as well, and has solved this particular pack. So if you're interested in video solves of the Nala's Adventures calendar 2023 for free, go check out Lucian's Place. But if you want to see me solve them, that is for channel members, and I will keep that one exclusive to people who join my channel as members. But that is, I'm very comfortable doing that because you can see video solves of those puzzles for free over on another channel, and it gives me the opportunity to promote another channel. So it has allowed me to make YouTube, basically it's allowed me to get YouTube off my back. I've stopped getting multiple times a day notifications from YouTube because I've turned on channel memberships. I wanted to be completely honest and open about what I've done and why I've done it. Patreon is still where I'm going to release puzzles. It's still where I'm going to post collections and everything. And you can still join my Patreon for free, where most of that stuff is going to happen. If there's any questions, reach out to me via Discord or anything like that. This is not supposed to be a big cash grab on my part. Hopefully that all makes sense. Let's look at the positive diagonal by 99% Sneaky. Normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. Digits along an arrow sum to the digit in the attached circle. So the sum of those two digits will get placed there. Arrows do not branch or overlap. Digits along a green line, there is a green line here, but digits along a green line must have a difference of at least 5. Digits separated by a black dot are in a 1 to 2 ratio, i.e. one is double the others. Digits separated by a white dot are consecutive. We can't see any of those yet. Not all dots are necessarily a given. Digits may not repeat along the marked diagonal. Now, this is not the diagonal. The puzzle is called the positive diagonal, and we can assume that this diagonal is marked. Now, it would have been nice if the rules had said digits may not repeat along the positive diagonal, so we knew that would be a marked diagonal, but anyway. Boxes 1 and 9 are clones. meaning each digit is in the same relative position in both boxes. So if row 1, column 1 is an 8, row 7, column 7 must also be an 8. Additionally, the grid is partially covered in fog. Placing correct digits will clear the fog from surrounding cells, possibly revealing more clues. That's the puzzle. I'm going to restart the puzzle. I am running a timer on this, but I don't care how long I take. Let's give this a shot. So, the first thing we can tell is there is a 5 in one of those 3 cells. And I know this because you can never... Nature of German whisper lines. You can never put we know that this is a German whisper line, and we know it is continuing at least into that cell. And the reason for that is the way it's marked, but you can never put 5 on a German whisper line because there's nothing 5 different than it from in the digits 1 to 9. If you go down from 5, you hit 0 or less. You go up, you hit 10 or higher. You can also never put 5 on a black dot because a black dot is in a 1 to 2 ratio. And if you look at the nature, one side of it must be low and the other side must be even, because 1 doubles to 2, and when you double, you go to an even number. 1 doubles to 2, 2 doubles to 4, 3 doubles to 6, 4 doubles to 8, 5 would double to 10, so that doesn't work. So you can never have a high, i.e. above 4, odd digit. So 5, 7, and 9 can never go on black dots. So 5 is in one of those 3, which means 5 is on one of these. Now, what is that going to do for these? We know there is a low digit in one of those 2. This is going to be interesting. Now, if 5 is on here, it's with a low digit because it can't be like 5 and 6. And if 5 is here, these are 2 low digits. And I think that's a problem, because if this is 5 with 2 low digits, yeah, this can't be a 5, because if this is 5, this would have to be made up with either 1, 4 or 2, 3. So if this is 5, this would be 2 low digits. So these would be 2 low digits. Remember, these boxes are clone. But we must put a low digit on a black dot. We must put a low digit on a black dot. And because of the nature of a German whisper line, if we were to, I'm going to put this line back on. The nature of a German whisper line is we can't put 5 on the line. So any digit on the line is going to exist either above 5 or below 5, because it can't be 5. Any digit below 5, its neighbor can't be also below 5, because any digit from 1 to 4 is too close to 1 to 4. There's no 5 difference. And any digit above 5, 6 to 9, is too close to 6 to 9. There's no 5 difference. So any digit that is adjacent to each other must alternate, high above 5, below 5, or high, low, high, low. So there is a low digit in here, there is a low digit in here, there is a low digit in here. So if this was a 5, this would be a 5, these would both be low, and we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 low digits, as in 5 digits below 4 of 4 or less, and that doesn't work. This cannot be the 5, so this is not the 5, and we know 5 is in one of these 2, which means we do know that there is a digit from 1 to 4 with the 5. So there is a low digit here, a low digit here, a low digit here, and a low digit here, which means these must contain high digits, because we can't use 2 low digits. Now, I did state that there must be a low and an even digit on a black dot, but there must be a low on these ones. I can't have 1, 2, because that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 low digits, because there must be a low digit here to make this arrow work. So I can't put a low digit, 2 low digits on either of these black dots. So 1, 2, and 2, 4 doesn't work. So these are 3, 6, and 4, 8, which means the low digit that goes with the 5 must be either 1 or 2, because I can't use 3 or 4. So this is 1, 2, 5. And if it was 1, 5, I would need a 6 here, and I can't do it. So this is 2, 5. Sorry, this is 2, 5. This is 2, 5. And these are both 7. That's very cool. And these are 1 and 9. So these are 1 and 9. That's an incredibly cool opening. And I can get rid of that. That is a really nice opening. Now, whoops, I'm in the wrong mode. This is now known because you can, as I stated before, You never, a run of, if on a black black dot, you can have 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 3 to 6, 4 to 8. And you'll notice 3 to 6 on those. 3 can't have two partners. If this was a 3, I would have 6 and 1.5. It doesn't work. If this was a 6, I would have 3 and 12, which doesn't work. So this is 4 or 8. And if this is 8, both of those would be 4. This is a 4, which this is not 3, 6. It means this is the 8, and this has to be 2, which means along here, remember, this is a clone of this. This is 4 and this is 8. I can take 4, 8 off these. These are 3 and 6. That is a really cool opening. Now, this is an arrow without a 2 on it. This can't be a 4-cell long arrow, so there must be a 1 on this. Now, the minimum I can put on it is 1, 3, 4, which is 8. So this is 8 or 9. If I don't have a 3 on this as well, it would be 1, 4, 5, which would be 10. So there's a 3 on this arrow as well. This can't be a 1, because if this is a 1, this would be a 2. It's the only digit that is consecutive, and it can't be a 2. So this is not a 1. So this is either 1, 3, 4, giving me 8, or 1, 3, 5, giving me 9. Not sure. I've got to be able to narrow that down. It means 1 is over here somewhere. It's 1, 3, 4, 8. Wait, am I wrong about... No, I can't, because if this was a continuation of the arrow, this would be 4 cells that all see each other, and wherever the arrow circle... This has to be the bulb of the arrow, because I cannot repeat digits. So, if this is 1, 3, 4, this would have to be the 4, and this would be... Hang on, if this can't be 1, 3, 4. If this is 1, 3, 4, what could this be? It couldn't be the 1, because this would have to be a 2. If it was 3, this would have to be 2 or 4, but we've put the 4 on the arrow. So it'd have to be the 4. So this would have to be 3 or 5, but the 3 is here, and this would be, and this can't be 5 because of this. This isn't 1, 3, 4. This is 1, 3, 5, which means this sums to 9. Doing great. Okay, that's really cool. This is 1, 3, 5. This is 1, 3, 5. This can't be 1. If this is 3, this is 4. If it's 5, it's 4 or 6. So this is 4 or 6. We know 4 is definitely up here. 1 is in one of those two. Eight is up here. So 8 is in one of those two. Now the diagonal is going to come into play at some point. Like, this is actually quite restricted. It could be 1. It can't be 2. It can't be 3. It can't be 4. It can't be 5. It can't be 6. It could be 7. It can't be 8. It could be 9. This is only 1, 7, or 9. Oh, this 9 makes this the 1 and this the 9, which means this is the 1 and this is the 9, which means there's no 1 here, there's no 9 here. Ooh. This puzzle is fascinating. There's no 1 here, so this is a 3-5 pair. This is the 1. The 3-5 looks back, making this the 6 and this the 3, which means, of course, by the clone, this is the 6 and this is the 3. Now, one, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8. Am I going to be able to figure all this out? This is a triple. 2, 4, 8 go into those. There's no 8 there, there's no 4 there. So that's 2 or 4. 3 is down in one of these two, because 3 has to be in this row somewhere, but it can't be here because of the 3, 5, and it can't be here because of that. 5 is in one of those. So this can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 6 or 7 only. I'm not sure if it's this or this. Or it's the diagonal, which is a terrifying prospect. I don't think I've got enough for the diagonal yet. Like, this has a maximum of 8, but that can do a lot. There's no 1 on this. So what could this be? If this is high, it's 6 or 7. No, if this is high, this is 7. Okay? Because it can't be 8 or 9, and it can't be 6 because this can't be 1. So if it's high, it's 7, and that's 2. And then this would be 8 or 9. If this is low, however, this would have to be 8 or 9. This would be 1 or 4. And this could be 1, 2, or 3. That's not that restricted, is it? Oh, I can't use 9. So if this is low, 1, 2, 3, this is 8. This can't be 4. So if this is low, this is 8 and this is 1. So this can't be a 1. Because if this is 1, this becomes 8 and this has no fill. Because this can't be 6, 7, or 9. So if this is 1, this is 8, and this would have to be a low digit without being 2, 3, or 4. Yet this would have to be another 1. So this can't be a 1. So one of these is 8. So this is not the 8, and this is the 8. That's insanely cool. You've got this. I'm not convinced I have. Now, arrows do not branch. So the sum of those two digits, because this arrow goes into here and then into here. Arrows do not branch or overlap. So the arrow does that. So the sum of these two digits goes there. But it can't be 8 or 9. And the minimum this could be is 2 and 3. Because I can't use 1. So this is 5, 6, 7. If I don't use a 2 on this, there must be a 2 or a 3 on this. If I don't use a 2 on this, it's 3, 4. So if it's 2, it could be 2, 3 for 5. It could be 2, 4 for 6. Or it could be 3, 4 or 2, 5. So I could never put a 6 on this. So it's from 2, 3, 4, 5. What have I missed? There's something I've missed. There is something I've missed. If this is 8, this is 1. And this is 2 or 3. If this is 8, this is 2. And that's 7. Okay, what have I missed? 4 is in one of those two? Because 4 can't be here or here or here. 4 is in one of those two. That's not it. Is it this dot? Can't be 1, 2. It could be 2, 3. Could be 3, 4. Could be 4, 5. 5, 6, 6, 7. Well, I can't put 9 on this. I can't put 9 down here. So 9 is in one of those 4. 9 is in one of those two. 7? No. No, I'm definitely missing something here. It's got to be something about this diagonal. Because digits cannot repeat along this diagonal. Like, is there a naked single I'm not aware of? I don't think so. Like, these are from 3, 5, 6, 7. So this is from 3, 5, 6. Because it sees 1, 2, doesn't see 3, 4, 5, 6, and it sees 7, 8. So this is from 3, 5, 6 only. Is there a digit that can only go in certain places on the diagonal? Like, for example, 9 can't go there or there or there or there. So 9 is in one of those two. 8 doesn't seem to be very restricted. 7 could go there, 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 or there. 8 can go there, there, there. Oh, no, there, or there. 6. Hang on. 8 can't go there or there. 8 is only in one of those two. Is that the same as 9? No. 8 is in one of those two on the diagonal. 9 is in one of those two on the diagonal. You say I've got this, but I really don't. If this is 3, 4, this becomes 7. This becomes 6. This is, hang on. This is 4, 6, or 7. This is 3, 4. This is 7. 6, 4. Hang on. If this is 3, 4, this is 7. This is 6, 4, and this has no fill. This can't be 7. If this is 7, I've got a problem. In fact, I can't put 7 in either of these. 7 is in one of those two. I can't put 7 there because it's not consecutive with 3 or 5. 7 is in one of those two. So neither of these are 7. This is a low digit. This is a high digit. This is a low digit. I missed that for way too long. But now these can't sum to 7. So I can't put 5 in there. 2, 3 or 2, 4. There must be a 2 in here. So 2 is along here, and that is a 2. Wow. Missed that for way too long. So there's a 2 in one of those two. These, do I need to put a 3 for the column? There's no 3 in there. There's no 3 in there. There's no 3 there. There's a 3 in one of these two. This is 2, 4. And this is 6, which takes 6 out of those. This is 7, 4, and 6, which means this is 5 and 3. This is a 2, 4 pair on the diagonal. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 3 and 5. That can't be 2, 4. If it's 1, 2, it's 1, 2. It can't be 2, 4. If it's 4, 8, it's 4, 8. And if it can't be 3, 6. They're the only possibilities, giving me another 2, 4 pair. Giving me a 2, 4 pair there, which means that's the 5 and that's the 2, which means that's the 5 and that's the 2. Keep it up. So this is a quadruple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 7, 8, 9. Well, there's no 1 or 8 there. That's not as helpful as I might have liked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is in one of those two. 6 is in one of those two. What can this be now? Actually, these are all triples. This is 1, 7, 9. And there's no 1 there, and there's no 7 there. And this is 3, 5, 6. So this is a 5. And this is a 3, 6. Take the 8 out of there, take the 4 out of there. Okay. Oh, hang on. The 2 up there. This is the 8. This is not the 8. You can do it. Crushing it. Doing great. You've got this. Keep it up. This is definitely the most positively motivational puzzle I've done in a while. Okay. Now, the arrow has been fully revealed, so I can take that off. Am I crushing it? I don't feel I'm crushing it. I really don't feel I'm crushing it. So these are from 5, 6, 7, 9. So this is 5 or 9 only. What are these? They can't be 1, 2. They could be 2, 3. They could be 3, 4. They can't be 4, 5. They can't be 5, 6. They could be 6, 7. 6, 7. They can't be 7, 8 or 8, 9. So if they're... Actually, no, there's a 2, 4 pair. They can't be 1, 2. They can't be 2, 3 because I can't use a 2 in them. They can't be 3, 4. I can't use a 4 in them. They can't be 4, 5. They can't be 5, 6. They could be 6, 7. These are 6, 7, and this 6 means that's the 7 and that's the 6. That makes this the 9 and takes 9 out of those. I can't read that. All right, let's go. Let's go. This is a triple now. Well, this is a 5 and this is a pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 6, 7 pair. And this is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 9. There's no 3 there. This is the 3. Keep up your spirits. Working on it. Maybe I need more gin. Okay. Now, there's a 2, 4 pair on this diagonal. I have to admit, the text is making it really hard to read the pencil marks. There's a 2, 4 pair on the diagonal. So this could be 1. It can't be 2. It can't be 3. It can't be 4. Could be 5. Could be 6. Can't be 7, 8, or 9. I'm just... Now, can't be 1. Can't be 2, because 2, 4 is on the diagonal. Could be 3. Can't be 4. Can't be 5, 6, 7, 8. Could be 9. So this is 3 or 9 only. This can't be 1, 2, 3. Can't be 4. Can't be 5. Can't be 6. This is 7, 8, or 9. It can't be 9. This is 7 or 8 only. I'm really having trouble reading these. 1, 5, 6, 1, 8. It makes it really hard to scan. So 2, 4 are only on those. I wonder if highlighting them makes it clearer. It does. I'm going to highlight this whole diagonal. Six is in one of those two. Hang on, 2, 4. The 7 looks down, making that the 9, which makes that the 1, which makes that the 7, which means this is an 8, which looks back, making this a 1, which means this isn't a 1. That 1 takes 1 out of those. 1 is now in one of those two. This is a 3, 5, 6 triple. So that is the only place for a 9. Keep up your spirits. I believe in you. Almost there. Maybe I should have got that for closer to the end, but I didn't. So this is a 3, 5, 6 triple, and this is a 2, 4 pair. Okay, 6 is in one of those two. Oh, no, 6. 6 isn't in those. This 6 looks down, making this the 3 and this the 6. The 6 looks up, making this the 5, which looks down, making this the 3, which makes this the 5. Okay, so this triple is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are 1, 6, 7. So this is 1 and this is 6, 7. 1 is now in one of those two. So this quadruple maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The only consecutive digits in there. 2 would need a 1 or a 3 and I don't have them. 7 would need a 6 or an 8 and I don't have them. This is 4, 5 and 4, 5 come out of those. The 7 here makes that the 2, which makes that the 7, which makes that the 8, which makes that the 7. The 5 here makes that the 4 and that the 5. Very cool. This 9, of course, made this 4 and this 9. The 4 here makes this 2 and this 4. The 2 looks down the diagonal and makes this 4. And now I have done the whole diagonal. That makes this 2, which means this is the 1, which looks across saying that's not the 1 and this is the 1. This triple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 4, 8. These are 2, 4, and 8, but there's no 2 in those. So this is the 2. This 4 looks across, making this the 8 and this the 4. This is a triple. 3, 5, 9. There's no 5 there. There's no 3 there. There's a 5, 9. That's the 3. That's the 9. That's the 5. This row, 1, 2, is a 3. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9. And I've got a 9. So that's the 6. That's the 9. 2, 8. And the 8 looks up, making that the 2 and that the 8. The 6 looks up, making that the 7, which makes that the 6 and that the 7. This box, 3, 4, and 6. The 3 here takes 3 out of those. So that's the 3, and I'll use that 6 looking up to make that the 4 and that the 6. Solve the puzzle. 29 minutes and 29 seconds. Okay, this has had 18 or 17,500 solves. I obviously missed a CTC solve of this puzzle. Oh well, what a shame. Oops. Obviously, I don't get to see all of their videos, particularly when, like I've been in the last week, and I don't know when this happened. I've been really sick. This has been a lot of fun. I've just been taking downtime. I have not had the mental space to be able to solve a lot of puzzles. I loved this puzzle. If this did get a CTC feature, I'm really, really glad. I'm really sorry I didn't call it out at the beginning because I didn't know. But this is a great puzzle, and I'm glad I did it. And unfortunately, with a fog puzzle, you're probably not going to see a different way of solving the puzzle. But it was really, really good. And yeah, oh well, that's the way it is. There are a few people I know who watch me and not them. Very few, but some. That was a lot of fun. Thank you, 99% Sneaky. I really enjoyed this one. But I've just got to do puzzles as they come in. And yeah, I loved that. That was a lot of fun. Thank you everyone for watching. Please don't be stressed by the fact that there is a join button on my channel. Yes, people get badges if they've been a member for a while. And yes, there are some videos that you can see of me. Like while it's 25 puzzles, some of those videos are less than a minute long because the puzzles are 4x4. Do not stress about it. It's very, very laid back, casual content. Don't worry about those, and go check out the video solves of the same puzzles on Lucian's Place if you want to see puzzles for free. It's very much the solves of those puzzles for free, and check out the puzzles. As I said, the puzzles are available for free as well, and they're really, really good. So don't stress about the join thing. It's there for people who want it. Go join my Patreon for free. That's almost certainly better value. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and as always, good luck with your solving.